what does Web 3.0 mean to you, and what do you think triggered Web 3.0 to come up now?
We think of Web 3.0 really as the third generation of internet services that is driving new capability for websites and applications. And it is based on machine understanding of data.
Based on research that we've done, pre-COVID, the leaders in technology were already growing at 2x of the laggards. And what we've seen in a recent updated version of that research is that leaders are actually growing at 5x of the laggards. And the leaders have really accelerated their adoption from Web 2.0 to Web 3.0 because they've realized the power of technology to drive forward their businesses.
So is there one killer technology or like killer building block which is basically enabling Web 3.0, or is it really the perfect storm of different technologies coming together?
So you've got the computing power that you need that has to move to the edge, which is then you've got the 5G to be able to manage the latency, and then you've got AI because how are you going to make decisions in real time with all of that information? And then finally, I think the third layer is that information capture layer. You've now got all this information. What do you do with it?
The enabling central thing here is the blockchain. For that is the technology that makes sure that these participants do not misbehave. And the key killer app is very, very simple. We did not until recently have blockchains that scale.
There are 350 million live websites in the world. Website by nature was decentralized, right? And last year we added another 50 million websites. Again, so what happened to that? How do we change that experience? By powering the website using all kinds of technologies, I think is the way to power the future of Web 3.0.
So how ready do you think the business or the talent is to really succeed in Web 3.0?
I think for me, the most exciting part of Web 3.0 is the SSI, the self-sovereign identity, that you own your identity. You're defined by your digital identity, not by your physical, whether it's your ethnic or gender or where you came from. And that's the most exciting part of Web 3.0.
Web 3.0 is open to everyone, and the barriers of technology, it doesn't have to be an IBM or an Accenture doing this, but startups, tech, we're starting younger and younger, right, with schools and education and STEM. And what we also learned through COVID is that we have to stop the digital divide, and Web 3.0 is going to help that.
Do you think there would be not a digital divide, but maybe an age divide, of people jumping on board or being left behind?
This digital divide, really important, but through COVID, in studies that we did, and especially here in Asia, 18 new user IDs on average were created by every person in Asia. And maybe it was for home, health, work, connectivity, gaming, other things. So this, of course, increases not only access and digital capability and understanding, but it also increases cybersecurity, vectors, and attack spaces.
The main thing is that you have to adopt the technology and you have to actually take advantage of its unique features. And the unique feature is programmability of the underlying fabric, which allows trustless transactions. So not these promissory notes, not dating with a smart contract, but doing something entirely different that we didn't know how to do before.